On weighted average problems on the GMAT, there's a great shortcut that can save you from doing any algebra. I'm Mark, I'm the GMAT mentor, here to make the GMAT make sense. So here's a good example. Pause the video if you want to give it a try. This is a mixture problem, which is really just a weighted average problem. At first it looks complicated because there are three different ingredients. Mixture X contains ryegrass and bluegrass. Mixture Y contains ryegrass and fescue. But notice what the question tells us about the combined mixture. It only tells us that it's 30% ryegrass. Nothing about the bluegrass, nothing about the fescue. That's our clue that we can ignore those other ingredients and focus entirely on the ryegrass percentages. Now here's the shortcut. Think of the 30% in the combined mixture as a balance point between mixture Y at 25% ryegrass and mixture X at 40%. Since 30% is closer to 25% than it is at 40%, the combined mixture has to contain more of mixture Y. That already tells us X must make up less than half of the combined mixture, so we can eliminate D and E. But we can get the exact ratio just as easily. The distance from 30 to 40 is 10. The distance from 25 to 30 is 5. So those distances are in a ratio of 10 to 5 or 2 to 1. Here's the key. In a weighted average, the quantities go in the opposite ratio. The average is farther from 40, so we need less of mixture X. It's closer to 25, so we need more of mixture Y. So we have 1 part X for every 2 parts Y. That gives us 3 total parts, and X is one of those 3. So mixture X makes up 1/3 of the combined mixture, or 33 1/3%. The answer is B. Now, you absolutely could solve this using algebra. You'd say that the amount of ryegrass in X plus the amount of ryegrass in Y has to equal the amount of ryegrass in the combined mixture. So 0.4X plus 0.25Y equals 0.3 times the quantity X plus Y. Simplify that equation and you get 2X equals Y. So Y is twice X. That means the combined mixture has 1 part X and 2 parts Y, giving us the same result. X is 1/3 of the total, or 33 1/3%. So the algebra works, of course, but compare how much cleaner the balancing method is. Once you get comfortable with this shortcut, you often won't even need to draw the scale. While you're learning it, sketching the balance point makes it much easier to see why the ratio goes in the opposite direction. And this is a very useful GMAT pattern. Whenever you have a 2-part mixture or weighted average, look for the balance relationship before you reach for algebra. Hopefully that helps the GMAT make sense. For a more strategic approach to GMAT Quant and data insights, check out my free study reset at the link in the description.